asked by a Christian in a friendly discussion what Islam spoke about love. What solid hadiths or traditions could help explain this point? Well, where do you begin? Love. You can approach love from 100 angles. But there is a delicate point in the question which I think is important. That the religion of Christianity prides itself on saying that it's the religion of God's love, whereas Islam only speaks about punishment. We have to be able to reply by showing that the religion of Islam, on many occasions, God speaks of His mercy before He speaks of His wrath. A loving Lord begins a chapter addressing His people by saying, in the name of the Lord, the most beneficent, the most merciful. To be beneficent, what's love in comparison to beneficence? Love, me and you can show love. We can't show beneficence to each other. Beneficence is a special quality. When the Quran begins, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The Quran is saying what? That even higher than love, beneficence and mercy are the main attributes of the Lord. And then, to top it up, it continues in the third verse, repeating, Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So in the first 3 verses of the opening chapter of the Quran, there's a repetition of mercy, mercy. And that's why the Holy Prophet says something quite beautiful. He says that God has 100 portions of mercy. One is given to us in this world. The other 99 is shared on the day of judgment. So when someone wants to talk with us about love, on the contrary, first let's talk about mercy. Discuss the mercy of this Lord. This Lord who in the religion of Islam, if you have an intention to do something bad, you don't get punished. If you commit it, you get 1 sin. If you have an intention to do good, you get rewarded. If you actually do it, it's multiplied by 10. Does this Lord want to take people to heaven or towards hell? So Ali ibn Abi Talib, once someone said to him that this Lord is going to send a lot of people to hell, he replied, with a Lord so merciful, I'm surprised He doesn't send all of them to heaven. So it's very important for us when we discuss the issue of God in the religion of Islam, that number one, we show the mercy, being higher than every level of love is God's mercy. Number two, I recommend all of you, you want to see love? Look at the supplications of the Imams of Ahlul Bayt when they speak to their Lord. You will not find poets or men of literature in history who can express love like they express with their Lord. And read them. Read Dua Arafah and the way Imam al-Hussein speaks to his Lord. When he continues to thank Him for the blessings, then he says, I admit my blessings, but I'm negligent, and I was distasteful, and I wasn't thankful. A person like that highlights to you love when he's even describing the way he was created by his Lord, and recounts all the blessings of his Lord. Or Dua Kumail. Have you ever seen a man say, if you put me at the bottom of hell, I'd still call out your name? What type of love is that? Put me at the bottom of hell. And that's why Ali ibn Abi Talib, in reflection of Dua Kumail, is asked, do you prefer to be in heaven or you prefer to be in a mosque praying to God? And he says, I prefer to be in a mosque praying to God. Because in heaven, he says, I am pleased with myself, whereas in a mosque, Allah is pleased with me. That type of love is a phenomenal love.